This is not his statue.
What?
This is not his real face.
Wow, you're spoiling the surprise.
Yeah.
Second lies that the date is not right.
This is the iconic place of the Harvard University. Everybody's coming here around and taking pictures. I'll see everybody's in the line. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are at a very special place that like every student in the world dream to come here and visit this place, and this place is none other than but the Harvard University. So this university is like this place, everybody knows about this, I think. Like, nobody wants to know the introduction or anything about this. This place is just like a place where the best mind of the world studies here, and we got so many innovations from here. So today I'm gonna take you to the tour of this university. To start this, first you have to come to the Smith Center. From there, this is the entry road for the Harvard University, where you'll get the tour guides and everything from here. So this is the place where we are at. Let's plan to visit Harvard University. This is the place from where you should start. This is called Smith Campus Center. This is the first place where you should come and look around, and this is the place. It looks like this. This is the area around, and there is around like 14 stops from here that I'm going to take you all to that location, like how it's going to look and what are the places that you can go and visit when you want to make a tour as an outsider from Harvard, non-Harvard student. Okay, so let's go. I'll take you to the locations. So the place where we are going now is the Wadsworth House. So this is the place where the president of Harvard University, he stays here, he lives here. So this is also like, I think it's old, like it's been built in like 18th century, around that time. And this is the place for him and where he stays. And I think this is the place where we are at. So this is the locality where we are in. This is the way it is, like I think this is something called outdoor area kind setting, and this is the part of the campus. The campus is actually very huge. Like usually the campus is what we thought as my Indian perspective, like we see a campus that is having a boundary and everything is inside. No, but it's not like this. This is like a spread it in an acres and acres of land. So you go around and you don't even know like which university is where. You have to go and use the Google Maps or maps to go to look at the place. Okay, and this is the place where I was talking about. This is the president's house, and as you can see, everybody is standing around looking at the place. This is the part of the place. This is Jhon Howard. This is like 1638 it was founded, or 1638. And this is a statue of this. But I'll tell you some interesting fact about this later, that what exactly it is and what happened to this. This is the iconic place of the Harvard University. Everybody's coming here around and taking pictures. I'll see everybody's in the line waiting. I don't know why they are doing this, but everybody's touching his feet. Maybe they are trying to take the blessings, but I won't think this blessing will come to them. So I think this is the way to get the picture, to touch his feet and get the picture. But yeah, but everybody's in the queue waiting to get the picture with him. And this is interesting. I'm sorry for the background noise. It's actually disturbing. You see the house, how big it is. This is the way it is, all lavish and all, and the American flag always hosting around. And this is the area around. You can see people plowing, doing that.
Statue in the US is one of the most famous statues in the US. But here at Harvard, I'm going to tell you some insider information. This statue is known as the Statue of Three Lives. So I'm going to read you the inscription on the front of the statue. The inscription reads, John Harvard, founder, 1638. I know I told you a brief history, even if it was not that brief, and I think you can get at least 2 lines from the description. John Harvard, founder, 1638. Can anyone tell me 1 lie or 2? Come on, we heard the history, right? He's not the founder, that's 1 lie. The second lie?
This is not his statue.
Well?
This is not his real face.
Well, you're spoiling the surprise.
Yeah.
The second lie is that the date is not right. The college was founded by the Massachusetts Bay Colony, and it was founded in 1636, not 1638. 1638 is when John Harvard died. And the third lie is that the man himself is not John Harvard. Yeah, I don't know the person that designed the statue. I don't know why they could do that. Like, how do you call it John Harvard statue if it's not John Harvard? You should have just called it the whoever statue the person is on the statue. So you're gonna say, but Faith, how do you really know the man there is not John Harvard? How are you so sure the man is not John Harvard? So, first thing that you know about John Harvard is that he died in 1638, and you know that he had a bad back. He died when he was 30, and at 30 he was already walking like an old man, so he had a bad back, he was really unhealthy, and he died without any child of his own. So there is no way this man, he obviously looks really strong, and we just think that he wasn't, we just think that he can't be John Harvard. And also we have some traces of history that tell us about John Harvard. Why it can't be John Harvard? It's because John Harvard died in 1638, and this was built in 1884. How could you have known the face of John Harvard or what he looks like? Well, you can say maybe you had photographs or paintings of him. That's something that happens in history. But I'll tell you that in 1884, we didn't have anything. Right now that we're speaking, we don't have an idea of what John Harvard looks like. And the reason why is because, now I'm going to break again into history. We see all that building there, the Harvard Hall. Some of you guess that is the most expensive building in Japan area. And if you think about it, maybe you guys were right and I was wrong, because the building that you see there is the third building standing at the same place with the same name. So we had the first Harvard Hall that was built in 1638, but it was built very, very well, and it collapsed 40 years after its construction. So Harvard had to build the second Harvard Hall. The second Harvard Hall was destroyed by a great fire in the 1700s. And you're gonna see what caused fire here at Harvard. So I'm gonna tell you just a little story about what happened to the second Harvard Hall. So, in the second Harvard Hall, that's where we had the library collection that John Harvard donated. And books in that library collection, students could go read. Like everyone was invited to go read books in that library collection. But you could never take a book from that library. Go, if you want to read 24, read, but don't take a book from that library. But we didn't have cameras closed, so no one was gonna know if any student took a book from the library. So one night there was a student reading a book in that Harvard Hall.
Okay, so I was about to tell you guys about that statue. Okay, so that's the John Howard statue that was there, but the reality is there's many conspiracy theories that goes around. Like, this is not true that statue is actually his statue. Like, that statue is actually, many people thought about, there is a many conspiracy theory. If you says that this statue is like the few people in the 18th century, because it was long back, and in 16th century, so it was like a long story back, so nobody knew exactly what was the time frame when it was happening, and his face, and at the age of 30 he's having some back issues, so he was not standing still, so he don't know exactly about that place, about that person. So now few people has a conspiracy to say that, okay, this is the thing that was happened, they describe him like his long hair like this, and some says that it is actually not his statue, but the statue of somebody's who was like the president of the university. So this is the Wordsworth house that we were talking about. This is the president's house. I thought that this will be a grand one, but this is like this. But I don't know whether the president lives here anymore here or no. But this is the place what we were talking about. Okay, so we are going back to from here, and we are going to the third location. Okay, so and let's go. So we covered that Howard, like the yard thing. So we are going to the Howard yard actually. This is I usually come. We are going to the place again. These are the dormitories, I think. I'm not sure. This is called Matthews Hall. There are so many halls here, but I think this is the dormitories. I'm trying to look around, and this is the yard where a few of the functions happens, and I show you the statue over there. And these are the dormitories. Yeah, these are the dormitories. So if you get selected in Howard and you're studying Howard, you will be living in one of these dormitories. It's really cool. This is called Massachusetts Hall. That was called the Matthew Hall. So these are the three different kinds of halls around. And this, we go here. So this is the whole building. And this is a small closed campus here in Howard College, Orientis Howard Yard. So you can go around, and this is the place what it is. Actually, you should be always coming on during the weekdays only, because you'll want to get to know the places. And this is the Howard Hall. Howard Hall is actually a library, and there is a big story around it. This building got burned down in the year of like around 17th century or something. So there's a big story. I suggest you all to go and read this book around to know what exactly it is. There is a good history about this place called burn. And the different thing, the thing that is not common in all of the library, what is about this library is that you cannot take any book out of here. If you're reading the book, you'll read the book and you'll have to keep it back in the library. You cannot take it to your dorm, you cannot take it to your home or anywhere. This is a rule. And because of that incident, there was a big incident happened. There was a guy who wanted to read the book and finish the book, and because of that he was reading the book and using the candle, because there was no light at that time, and he was using the candle, and that candle got burned. The candle, he was reading the book for like 17 hours, and after that when he fell asleep, so he left the candle there, and the candle got into the book and the whole library got burned down. And so there's a story around this. So you must read the history about this. The interesting thing is, like, you cannot, whatever, even if you like the book, if you finished half of it, you have to come back and read it again. So this is all about this place. So here you see the shenanigan symbols. This is the Howard symbol that it came from here, and this is the symbol that you see the sample. I think you can see the numbers and everything, right? The test fire visits and everything. Yes, this is the one. And here's the entry of this giant door. You see this. Just it's feeling so great, like we are around the world's best minds that are studying here. They have so much in the world, the technology, the medicine, and all the world, everything. They are the best mind here. I don't know how much it takes to come here to get the admissions and everything. That's very great. Even getting a university admission is tough here, but getting in Harvard, getting in MIT, investing in the MIT is also next year, the same city in the Cambridge. So this is what it is. We are going to our next stop. This is called Science Center. We're going there. This is the campus inside. This is called Timex Hall. You see this? So this is the tour. I was trying to get some more details about this place, like before coming here. but I didn't find any good videos or anything the tour about this location. But yeah, this place is something different. It is very good, like something like you just imagine what kind of students are here, what kind of minds that are around me right now. And you see this is Appleton Chappel. Appleton Chappel. So there's a history. She's again telling hey. See this around. This is one of the building. I don't know. This is, I think, an administrative building, but this looks cool. Like you see, such a big and huge building. I don't know. These all are like Sever Hall. This is called. I'll zoom in and show you. This is called Sever Hall. So this is one of the huge building again. I don't know what exactly it is. The way I'm going around, I'm learning with you guys as well. So this is one of the building, and this is memorial library. Oh, this is the library. This is one of the library. So big. I think there is some reason why all the libraries are made like this. Like every time it's having a steps that goes on the top. So there is some architectural reason behind it. If you guys know about this, do come in and let our audience know and everybody know and let me know. So this is one of the location, philosophy. Oh, this is the philosophy department building. Just look at this building. How great! Like it's having like this. This is the building that I can say that there is something, a theme around this philosophy, and very good surrounding here. The building is very much ancient, very much British, I can say that, but I don't know exactly I don't have much idea about the architectural thing, but yeah, what I understand and what I know from the movies and everything, it looks like this. This is the philosophy department. It's good, like you see, this is the area around. This is the cycle stand, and you see all the countries, people around the globe comes here, you know. There's like all the country, all the ethnicities, and everybody comes here. You see the flags. There's flag from Canada, England, Australia, Switzerland, Turkey, all those. So there, this is the backside of that building that I was showing you before, the Sever Hall. And this is the Immersion Hall. This building is great. I'll come once I'll come here if there is some event that will be happening here on. So I'll be making that video on that time. This is the place you see. This is the Howard Art Museum. You see this? This is the Howard Art Museum. This is the Fogg Museum of Art. There's a big problem for parking. We have to go like 5 miles to just park our car because there was no way that you can park anywhere. This is the Art Museum. So here is this Howard Art Museum. You see the building? This is the big building around. Actually, the campus is like spread everywhere, like every area. You will see it's like acres and acres of land that is surrounded with this Harvard University only. This is the bus that is coming to Harvard, and this is very much preferable that you should not come by your car. You should be coming by any public transport, using train, the subway or anything, because it is very much difficult to go and get the place. So very much difficult because there's no parking. I have to go a long way, and the parking is very expensive. Like the public parking is around like $45 per hour. So I think I'll suggest you guys, when I was researching day, I got to know that we should not be walking, we should not be coming by car, but still I came by my car. But that's not a good idea. So this is the area around. You see this? See, this is the gift of the class of 1887 and 1888. Just imagine, how can somebody gift like this? This is 87, 88, the entry of this building. And this is, I think this is a kind of like a water fountain kind of. And this is the building around. You see this? This is the Harvard area around. This is the 1887, 88 gift area. Wow, they gifted such a big building. Wow, that's amazing. I cannot see exactly what it is, but this is a huge one. I think this is the one of the hugest building. Like this is the biggest one. I don't know exactly what it is, but I can see the memorial or Q. I don't know exactly what is there, but there's something. I'll go on that side and I'll shoot that side. And here you can see this is the road. This is the road that is going around, and there is a small tunnel that crosses that. See this, the student here everywhere. I'm trying to go to the science center. I think that is a science center. You see on the, we'll go there and check out the videos. Howard Square, Mass. So this is a kind of like a food area, like food cart area, a food court. Available for any occasions, catering, and this is on grill, chicken, tandoori, and curry on wheels. Let's see. There are a few food trucks around. People are sitting here. Falafel, shawarma, kole, zaki. It's a Mediterranean food. And this is banh mi. I don't know what it is. Like it's a veggie kind of. And this is the science center. And just look at this. Wow, what a beautiful fountain between the rocks. And this is the science center. There is no we cannot go inside, no public restroom in building. And they say that we cannot go inside. Like I think this is only for the students, so we cannot go in. This is another way. Another side, you can see how beautiful it is. Most of the time there is a construction going on, so you won't be able to see exactly the thing, because construction is going on. So every time there will be something like don't go cool, but still. This is such a huge area, huge building, that they have to work on it and they have to do it. So this is the Oxford Street. The garbage. Students are sitting here. This is the building what I was talking about. I don't think I will be able to make one video from this whole journey. I have to make it in 2 parts because this is such a huge building. Okay, let's figure out what is this. Okay, so this one is Memorial Hall Tower. The landmark spire was destroyed by fire in 1956 and restored its origin design in 1999. Thanks to gift for a number of Harvard alumni and friends. The following donors are particularly generous. So these are the people who donate again because this place was destroyed by fire. So this is the building. You see, this building was destroyed by fire and they rebuilt it again. And they built like a huge giant. And you know the alumni from Howard are the big people. They are must be running numerous things and you know what it is. And so you can expect the alumni from Howard can build this. Just amazing. This is the way the community works, you know. This is all. So this is the music building, you see. That's called Jhon Novels Payne Concert Hall. This is 3 Oxford Street. This is the music building. How interesting. This is one. Just imagine what it is. This is the Physics Laboratory. Just imagine, this is such a big one, such a big, like a huge Jefferson Physical Laboratory. This is the Jefferson Physical Laboratory, such a big one, huge one. And you see, and the greenery they maintain wherever you go to the park, you go anywhere in the city, in the buildings, but you will find the greenery everywhere. You won't be finding, see, this is the place. You won't find many students running around and going around, but you will find like the people always around. But not so much, but there is like, and this is the same building, the music building that I showed you. This is the front door, front entrance. Yeah. So this is Howard Law School. Wow, such a big yard here. See this area around, and such a big, and this is the building. You see, I cannot capture this in one frame. Such a huge one, and it's literally looking like a Howard Law School. Just see this. How many decisions have been taken from here? The people, such a big people came out of here who made laws that rule us, that govern the world. The big firms, the alumni from this school are actually ruling the world. They know the law, they make the law, they change the law. I wish I can get a small interview with any of the students around here. But I think that's a little difficult because the session I think is not started yet. It's going to start around like August end maybe, or in the first week of September, or maybe few of the sessions are going on. But you never know because the students you never know. And let's see this. This is the Howard Law School. This is the Hauser Hall. I don't know what it is, but something. This is in the campus of the Howard Law School. This is something. The building, the architecture, the sea. It's cool. So this is the emergency button. If you are in trouble or something, just you can press the button emergency and you'll get the help immediately. It's quicker than 911, I think. This is the one. Harvard Law School. This is of the area. This is welcome Harvard Law School. Casper Student Center. Caspersen Student Center. The Student Center. People are sitting here inside, having food, studying. Crumble Plaza. This is little modern compared to all of the building. Those are the very old vintage kind of buildings before there, and this law school area is something I think this is like, I think this must be designed later, not now. People are sitting there and discussing something. In honor of the Ansland Hall labor created wealth that made possible the foundation of Harvard Law School, may we pursue the highest ideals of law and justice in their memory. This is the area. So this is one of the Howard Church. See, this is the church, and we are around here. We're trying to cross the street. Just waiting. I press the button, waiting for this to turn walk. I'll walk here. So this is all the area around this Howard. This is actually a Howard area only. So wherever you'll go, this is a Cambridge, and this is a Cambridge, and you find everything around this. This is like the Howard thing only. This is the hall. This is the play area, the garden. That view upon the Lord, small energies. This is kind of a park. People are sitting here having fun, party time. Kind of small picnic. Jhon Bridge. Go here. The families, friends, and everybody sitting here and having a little lunch. So whenever you guys come here, and if somebody wants to go and visit this place, so I'll suggest you to download Howard app, where you will find all kind of tours. They will guide you which place you have to go first and what is the direction and everything. There's a map and everything inside, and you can go and check all the maps and everything, so you know where exactly you can go, and what are the places that is important that you should go and visit. And so this is the way I use before I was researching to where should I go, what should I. This is a residential area around, so what should I do? So I chose, then I went to the website. First I applied, I did the application, but then I found that there is something that we can do to get here, and you can download an app, and in the app you'll get all the details, and by that you can come here and go around. Yes, this is something. This is called Washington First to Combat of the American Army. This is something about the American Army thing. General George Washington, having taken the command of the Army of the United Colonies at Cambridge, inspect the troops near the spot on the 4th day of July 1775. These cannon were abandoned at Fort Independence, Castle William, by the British force when then they created the city of Boston, March 17, 1776. So there are the dates that is written here, 1293. So these has been abandoned at that time only. Yeah, pretty cool area.